Hello, sons of Mars! What is up, guys? It's Apollo here, and welcome to Terraformers, The Red Planet Awaits. So this is an awesome new strategy game where you have to manage a Martian colony and at the same time terraform the big red planet to make it livable. This game is really fun, and today's video is sponsored by Goblin Studio. I want to give them a huge thank you for the sponsorship because they help me do this for a living. So thank you, Goblin Studio, and let's jump in. Now this game is, first off, I love the aesthetic of the game. It's beautiful, the music's awesome, it's very clean. Like the UI, it's beautiful. So what we're gonna do is I've already played the tutorial, but we're gonna play it again, and that way we can kind of break it down for you guys to see what this game is all about. I know you're gonna love it, so look down in the video description. There is a link to get the game. Do not hesitate, get the game. It is awesome. So again, video down in the video description, check it out. So if you're still on the fence, I promise you this video will convince you to get it because it is a blast to play. So let's replay the tutorial, and it's a game of balance. It's a game where you have to manage resources, make your population happy, and also at the same time invest in, spending your resources into improving the planet of Mars. So right at the start here, we're gonna get 50 power, 29 food, 10 water, and 5 titanium. So I already kind of know all of the features. I've been playing this game quite a bit. I've been hooked. But yeah, so, and I'll kind of go with the tutorial in explaining how all this works. But this is your happiness. Happiness is the most important thing in the game, because if you go to 0 with happiness, you lose. It's game over. So happiness is always going to be key to winning this game. So that's something you want to watch out for. Now, right out of the gate, we have our city here, and we have various mystery locations that will give us some new resources that we can use. Now, our current objective is to select a leader. So if you click on this open leader panel, this is where you can select different leaders who have different skill sets, and depending on where you are in your terraforming journey, different leaders might help you out more than others. So and you can see this guy's an expert exploring. I feel like that's the most important thing at the very beginning of any game, especially strategy games. You want to explore. So he can construct a supply station for free. Exploration missions can be undertaken from here. So that's pretty cool. Everything else, let's see, specializes in silicates boost. He has a boost in silicates. Anyways, that's a resource. You can see all the resources down here. You've got food, power, science, water, nitrates, silicates, titanium, and tritanium. And they all are obviously used to build your structures down here. So you have this is basically your buildings that you research. So we're gonna go ahead and view the city. So we just click on this, and whoop, that's pretty. Look how clean this is. This looks so good. So we need to construct a new project. Now, when you look at your city, you can see that there's different locations of basically every little circle area is how many buildings you can place. So you can't place unlimited buildings. You got to be strategic in what you place. Now, food is going to be really important, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and build a greenhouse, which at this point we can't build a habitation module yet. And this shows you what this does. So it costs 30 food. We have 29. And increases your population. Increasing your population is really important. So population and food, those are two, they're the basics and also very important. So anyways, we'll click on this, place it right on a spot, and we're good to go. Now you can see that we are producing +1 food, and that will increase every turn. The year is 2050. That's pretty cool. Let's start at 2050. And every turn is a year, I believe. So yeah, so find a resource deposit, and then we have to have 300 victory points to achieve victory. So Let's go back to the world view. And I think we're good here, right? You can perform actions. Oh, okay. We can still perform some. Oh, okay. Find a resource deposit. Okay, so let's use the Explorer. It does cost power. So we want to find some good resources here. You can see that there's 3 right here. But you know, water is one of those things where water can actually really help you out early, I believe. So we're going to go for over here because we've got titanium, we got this silicates, and then we have the water. So, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Anyways, let's go explore for 1 power. Oh, okay. I guess the game wants us to explore over here. I guess we'll wait on that. That's fine. We'll go with this one. So sure enough, we explore, and right out of the gate, if exploring this location, we acquire some resources. This is a temporary gain. It's not like we're now, you know, we're now gathering all these resources every turn. So you can see it went up in all these different categories, which is awesome. So now we've done everything we could this turn, and now we need to focus on increasing our population. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn by hitting this button down there. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, every turn, you get to select a new research project. So this is where the game, basically the game is kind of like, you kind of have to strategy. Basically, when you pick certain buildings, you really have to be careful because you want to try to plan ahead, and you want to pick stuff that's going to make sense in the near future or at the present. So out of all these, I think getting a tuber farm, which increases more food, is the way to go. We need 10 nitrates, which shouldn't be too hard to get. So we have to increase our population. That's going to be easy mode because we're going to add this habitation module. So we'll just go back to the city and we'll put that right here. So, all right. Hey, look at that. We've expanded. And this city is in a crater, which is really cool. So we are now able to leave the city, and you can see this little flashing 1 right here. This means our population increased. Now, whenever our population increases, you can spend that population on exploring these new locations, or not exploring, but like settling, because we've already explored over here. Now we need to build a mine. So we'll click on this. We can, and then yeah, we'll right click here. Oops, sorry, that's a left click. And then we can build a mine. It's going to cost 4 power and 4 titanium. That's okay. And this will now produce us +1 titanium every turn. So that's essentially how you start increasing your resources. So that's, I believe, all we can do right now. We need to start looking into getting some nitrates so we can build this. We need 10 nitrates, so we'll end the turn here. And again, every turn you get to select a new research project. I'm actually going to go with food again, because if we can really get a high amount of food, there is trading in the game, which we'll get to that later. So you can look around the planet. So yeah, you can kind of scroll around. I mean, the game is just absolutely beautiful. It's simple but beautiful. I mean, the UI is just very clean, very awesome. I love the style of this game. It looks great. Our happiness is +2, so that's good. We got to keep building up that happiness. We could spend our power to explore. You know what? I think it's important to explore as much as possible, and we'll go ahead and explore over here. Now, there's flat plains over here. This creates happiness. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's just like, it's a symbolic landmark for the people, so they like it. It makes them happy, and we've gotten some resources out of it, like water and silicates. So that is very useful for us. Now, I think you can only do that once per turn, so we will not need to use it anymore. We'll end the turn. Ooh, and here we go. Earth has established a permanent trade route with us. Great. That's fantastic. Now, what do we want next? Let's see. We already have food and food. We probably don't need more food. We already have 2 structures here that can produce food. Let's go for population increase. That's always very useful and powerful. So now we can trade with Earth. This is pretty cool. So, what do we need right now? We need water because we want to get more food. So we're going to go ahead and trade 1 food for 1 water. And that will pump us up to 10. So we can also spend some power. We got to be careful because power obviously is limited, but we can spend power to find water. So if you see, okay, for example, there's water here, small hint of water, small hint of water. Ooh, here we go, large hint of water, or small hint. Okay, so let's explore it right here and get this water. That's gonna get us 5 water, so that pushes us up to 8. That's gonna increase, or I'm sorry, decrease the time to get, because we're trading for the water, so I think like two turns we'll be able to build more food, which means, you know, we can trade more and it can also supply the people. So let's keep this going. All right, so now we might want to look into possibly increasing our science or even our power. So this produces power, but there is a catch. We go with this, it's unfortunately it's minus happiness for a city, so something you have to look out for. And I think it's it might not be good for population, so but it is important. We definitely want to have a couple power buttons, or power buildings for us, just in case we start to run low. And so we've explored this turn. Oh no, we can explore again. Let's just go ahead and explore again. Let's get, honestly, let's get more water. Dude, water, no, we don't really need the happiness, so we'll get the water, nitrates. That's perfect. And we got plus 10 food. Let's go. Heck yeah, that's awesome. That's perfect. Okay, so what to do now? Well, we can build some buildings, so let's go ahead and get more food going. We'll get another greenhouse right here next to the other greenhouse. So this city's gonna be our this is gonna be our agriculture city. They're gonna produce a lot of food for Mars, the great Martian civilization. So that's perfect. I think we're good. We need 30 food for more population, 10 nitrates. We could focus on exploring and getting nitrates to, yeah, I think we should do that. There's a lot of nitrates over here. All right, so let's end the turn. Oh, this is, okay, this is nice. So this is, let's see, exploration satellites from Earth. So Earth has supplied us with a free exploration, so we no longer have to use power to explore, but this only comes up like once every 4 or 5 turns, so use it wisely. Now we want to, here's the other catch. Here's the tricky thing about this game. You got to make sure you keep up with your happiness, and after a certain amount of years, the population expects more in terms of happiness. They expect better buildings, better resources, so you got to keep up with it. For example, public baths. You want to build that because you want the people happy, and this gives them +5 happiness and population, so this is a good one. We'll go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and use the free, yeah, here we go, satellites used to explore. So explore location with satellites. We're going to do it right here. That's going to give us a lot of nitrates. There we go, perfect. So, and there's actually a nitrate deposit over here, which is cool. So what we can do with that is that we can, well, now we can build more food. And trust me guys, you can never get enough food because that's going to help our population. So naturally we want to build a lot of food. So let's go ahead and build a tube farm. Boom. That adds +1 food. That is perfect. Fantastic. We can go back to the world view, and we can also explore on top of using the free satellite, which honestly, exploring is so important. But again, you got to watch that power. So to increase our power, we could actually build, yeah, we could build a titanium thermo generator. We have enough of the titanium, so it's gonna hurt the happiness. Let's just see exactly what this is gonna do. So the great thing about this game too is that once you place a building, you can reverse it. So let's put it way over here. Maybe over here. Oh no, we have to destroy this rock. Let's see. Adjacent population provides -1. Yeah, see, we don't want to put it next to this population. You see how it's a negative trait for it? We'll actually put it over here. It's gonna most likely hurt the happiness, but that's okay. We are now producing power. This is what we need. This is so important, so important. So we're gonna leave that there. I think that's good. But you can hit this back button, and it gets rid of it, reverts it back, you know, to when you didn't have it. But we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna go back to the world. Now I feel like we can explore without as much guilt, because, you know, don't feel as guilty exploring and using up all this power. So let's hit the explore button. See, some of this stuff, it costs different amounts. Let's actually save. See, this is 2 power because it's further away. Well, let's use just the nearby areas to get, you know, it's only 1 power. So there we go. We got more resources and unlocks new locations. Perfect, perfect. We're still trading for water. I want to do that because I want to get baths going. So let's go ahead and end the turn. All right, here we go. This is it's not enough. Yeah, so as time goes by, your people will start having higher expectations of their lives on Mars. Minus 5% support. Not good. Well, that's just how it's going to be. It's just going to get, every couple turns, the people expect more and their happiness goes down. You got to build more for them. So we got a couple different buildings here. This helps with science. Really should get the science going. We need 5 nitrates for it. This really has no negative effect. So we'll just get this. Next to this is eco homes. This helps population, which is pretty important, but we really want to get science going too. You gotta make sure you're trying to get as much as possible flowing here. Okay, so once again, let's go explore. Plus 3 nitrates. Beautiful. That helps over here. We still need 1 more. I really want the bass. We definitely want to focus on getting bass, but it's only minus 3 happiness. Well, I think we should prioritize baths for sure. So let's end the turn again. I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Entertainment center. Yes. Let's get the entertainment center, and we're gonna put this bad boy in here. We'll go ahead and put it next to that makes sense, the habitation area. There we go. That helps, and that puts us at 0. That is really good because we don't have to rush water right now. And what we can do is change the trade to nitrates for now. For 1 turn, we'll be able to build this laboratory and get our science to +1, which is going to be very helpful. We could explore. Let's see. Is there anywhere else we can explore? Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and explore here. There's happiness and water and nitrates. Here we go. +10 food too. Let's go. Okay, so now we have enough to build this laboratory. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we will put this bad boy right here. That's going to be increasing our science +1. And now, okay, so here's a couple objectives. Remove a rock. So to remove, there's a couple rocks taking up like building locations. To remove them, you just click on them, but they take up power. This is going to take up 3 power. That's okay. Remember, we're still producing 1 per turn. We will work on this so we produce more. So now we need to find a new city. Now, to do that, you have to build it in a location such as flat plains, a crater, or a lava tube. And then you can find cities. So, for example, there's flat plains right here. So we could build a city here. Now, keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, you want to be kind of strategic about where you build your cities, because you want to make sure, because what happens is, like, you see how this one has 4 little areas near it that's only 1 away. This one, if we built the city here, we'd only have 2, okay? And these little bonus spots are important because if it's too far away, like this one, if we try to build something here, the population would get upset because it's far away from the city. So we want to try to build in a location. Oh, there's water here. That's pretty good. Yeah, we definitely want. Let's explore over here and see if there's any better locations. I guess we'll do it. We'll kind of hold off on finding a new city because I think right here, if we're able to, this would be amazing. There's 2 water supply here. We'd be just surrounded by all these different locations, so that's fine. So let's end the turn. We'll wait to find a city. I'll be patient. All right, now we've got a robot hub. This is a new building. Both population and robots increase the maximum building and location count, but only population provides support. Must be built in a city. So, notice robots provide great benefits to our settlements, labor, output, and infrastructure. Okay. +2 robots, that's pretty good. Do we want more food? I think our food's in a pretty good place right now, but we could get more food. You know, we'll go with the robots. We could put robots in here. I think that helps. Okay, let's go. Oh, we got a satellite back. Again, it took a couple turns, but now we can use the satellite. We'll use it right here. And unfortunately, we cannot build a town there, but we can also explore. And unfortunately, no, this is not a town location. But that's okay. You just got to keep exploring, keep being patient, and we'll build a city in a good spot. But I think that's all we can do this turn. Oh, no, we can build bats. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay, build bats. We'll remove this rock here. I'm kind of building like this over here is where the people go, and the kind of industrial side is over on this side of the city. So that has greatly improved our happiness. That is awesome. We now want titanium so we can build this robot spot or robot hub. So to do that, let's actually get rid of the nitrate and get the titanium per turn. And we're gonna need 5 more, so it's gonna be 5 turns, which is quite a while away. Cool. I think I'm pretty happy so far about this. Let's keep going. Okay. Oh, what is this? A hospital. Ooh, +7 happiness. And adjacent population provides +1 happiness. Ooh, so if we build this near... Ooh, interesting. Interesting. But we need 12 science. Or we could build the laboratory, which would increase our science. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase our science. Because it's having more science is going to help with that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oh, here we go. Wait, you need to increase your population or robots to construct more buildings in the city. Okay. So we need to maybe build this to increase our population. Yeah, we could build it right there next to the baths. But we need more food. I think next turn we could build it. So I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and explore as well, so we can explore over here. There we go. More support. Very cool. Can't build a city there, though. We can build one here. Again, I'm not too thrilled about this location for a city. But we got to keep exploring. Look for different... I want to try to build them far away. Because you don't want the cities too close. You don't want them too close. Okay. Let's end the turn. Alright, so every couple turns, you select a new leader. So this guy is retiring. We got 2 options here. So remember, we need people to specialize in different things. You know, depending on our current situation. Now we've got this guy. Looks like he's good with science and energy, and we've got this guy from war-torn Syria. Man, let's hope Syria's not war-torn here this time. They have police stations that increases the comfort of living. He can overwork. Select the city. It produces all its resource a second time and generates -5 happiness. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And then he specializes in water boost. Increase your water production by 1 for every 3 new water you start producing. Ooh, let's go with the Syria guy. Go with the Syria guy. And ooh, nitrate, more population. More food. More robots. Let's go with more population. So next turn, we will have enough food to build population increase. That's going to be useful. That is going to be useful. Okay, let's go ahead and explore down here. Sweet. Sandstones. Interesting. But we can't build guided tours. Oh, that increases happiness. That's cool. That is cool. But wait, they're too far away. We can't quite do that. Ah, this water here is looking really promising. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So I don't think we can really do anything now. Oh, wait, no, we can build... Yes. We can build a robot hub. Let's go. Sweet. Now we'll end the turn. That increases it so we can have more. So, to increase their prestige, 3 big corporations are offering a gift of resources to one of your cities. Each corporation resource package has different contents. Let's go with the titanium. I feel like titanium is more in need. Well, water's kind of in need too. Plus 10 water. What do we need? We need more food. Well, let's go with the water. Because, ooh, now we can build another bath. Do we need to, though? No. Oh, we can actually build... Okay. Yeah, we don't need the bath. We do need more power, so let's actually go with the power. We can't quite build it yet because we only have 14. We need 22 of that resource, but we'll definitely work on that. So let's increase the population. There we go. Really nice. So, now with this population increase, ooh, +3, we can expand our borders here. So let's do that. See, okay, this is a good example. See how it says -1? Because it's farther away from the city than these other regions. So let's just go here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough titanium to build this mine, but we can do it later. We'll expand here and we'll expand here. Now, I know there's no resources here, but there are buildings that you can build that help you, that you'll see it later in this playthrough. It is important. And then we got a satellite here. Come on, come on. Ooh, a lava tube. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is good. This is, yeah, we're gonna build our city here. Let's go. Oh, we need more food. Ooh, we need a lot more food. Ooh, not good. Not good. Okay. How can we do this? Yeah. We need food fast to build this city. So, let's mess with their trade here a little bit. Oh, do we need titanium? No, we don't really need titanium right now, so we're gonna say no to that. We're gonna stop trading food. We're actually gonna take in more food and trade. Let's trade this resource here, because we're not really using it a lot. So let's hope that helps. And this city has 1, 2, 3. Has 3 regions around it. Looks like they have a large titanium. What do we need? Food. We need food, right? Well, sometimes you can just come across food. Yeah, let's just explore near the new city. Ooh, 5 power. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, okay, it's getting too far away. That's why. Let's do nearby. Let's get this water. Oh, and food. Boom. That helps a lot. So that increases the process a lot here. And we could build another science, which we'll go ahead and do that. That will help us increase more science. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, yes, this is what I was talking about. You see these red cards here? This is a landing pad. This will increase our trade by 1. It costs 3 titanium, which we have, so we'll go ahead and take that. And you build this sucker. I'll build it right here. Boom. On the empty platforms here. That's where the red cards go. Not in the city, but adjacent to it. Now we can trade more. So I'll go ahead and trade some science and we just need to get food because I want to get the next city going, right? What do we need for the city again? We need water and food, which we have the water. And let's go ahead and explore. Let's explore nearby where it's cheaper. Here. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. All right, here we go. Economic growth has been steady for the past few years, and we have more budget than expected. Okay. Additional funds are enough to provide substantial subsides. Okay, let's go with... Yeah, let's go with manufacturing industry because we need more food. And yeah, let's build a hospital. This increases... Yeah, this is good. Because this will increase happiness. Let's see, what does this do? More power. Power would be important though. Happiness or our happiness isn't too bad, but I know things are gonna get more difficult. Let's see. We do need the nitrate farm so we can get more food. Definitely need more food. Let's just get the hospital. What do we need for this? Oh, we need more. Okay. We'll get that soon. We got to get that mine up and running. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Well, I can go back. There we go. So let's build this. There we go. Perfect. Our happiness is way up there. That's good. That is good. Okay, can we explore? It's costing power. I think at this point, I want to explore, but it costs too much power. We need to focus on getting our power up. We need to get this going. We need to collect more of these silicates or whatever. So we should explore where they are. Well, we should honestly build a mine here to start producing them. Okay. I'm going to save my power and stop exploring for... Ooh, get CO2 factory? Earth wants us to initiate the terraforming process. Ooh, okay, cool. Another trade location or a massive radio telescope, which will increase science +1 bonus if on a high location. Well, our science is already pretty good. It costs... We could build it pretty quickly. Or we could get more trade. I think I'm going to go with the trade. Though we can't build it quite yet. But I think trade is just so important. So we're going to go with the trade. I really like the trade in this game. Alright, so now... And then we need to build this soon so we can start terraforming the planet. It's very important we start doing that. So I think in the new city we'll build that. Next turn, here. This is what we can do. We just need one more food. We're gonna -1 food that we're trading, and we're gonna put that towards what do we need? Yeah, we need this to go up. So we'll do that. We need to build... Oh, we can explore here. Beautiful. Yes, +6. Plus food. Let's go. We can build the city now. That's perfect. Find city. Okay, we can name it. Apolloville. Oops. Apolloville. And we'll make it blue. Let's go. Beautiful. Now we need a place. Ooh. It's gonna cost 3 power to... Let's just put it right in the center here. So there's some bonus structures here that you don't necessarily want to get rid of because they provide happiness. So we've got a little plot of land, unique plot of land that actually science producing buildings on the slot produces... Oh, so you want to put science on top of this. And then there's fertile land where you can put a food structure and that increases the food. That's pretty huge. So we really need to focus on getting more power, honestly. Okay, so let's go back to world view. We can build... Oh, this location will be submerged if ocean rises to level 1. Ooh, interesting. Do we want... Well, we can't even build here anyways because we need to increase our population at Apolloville. Let's go ahead and get this going. Let's build a mine here so we can start producing nitrate, which is going to help. We can also build a new landing pad, which I'm going to go ahead and do that. Increase our trade because it's so useful. It's so useful. Now, do we need food? We kind of need food. What could we trade here? You know what? We could trade the nitrate, or you know what? Let's just trade the science. Get more food. Get more food. Come on. More food. Because honestly, we need to start producing more food at this point. And then what I'm going to do is we need more power. And to do that, we need to get the silicates going. So I might build a mine here. I might increase the population here. And it's not going to make them happy because it's so far away. But we need to do it. All right. So let's return. This game is so fun. I mean, I don't... Like, it's simple, but, like, so addicting. So, scientists are making progress on adapting life to Martian conditions through bioengineering. So, we can get different plants here, or bacteria, I mean. So, one will increase the heat, one will increase the atmosphere. Let's go with the atmosphere. But we got to build it. And this doesn't go in a city, it goes on the outside. And oxygen factory? Ooh. The Earth just Earth just sent us our first life form. Life forms can provide a wide variety of benefits. You can spread life forms in climate zones. Each climate zone can have one bacteria, one plant, and one animal. To spread the bacteria in the climate zone, you'll need to construct the bacteria spreader building first. So this is the bacteria spreader building. Should we go with oxygen? Ooh, is this power? A food factory. Ooh, costs 8 power. It produces... I don't really like that. I don't think it's worth it for one food. I guess if we're desperate. Let's go with the oxygen factory. Why not? Start pumping oxygen in the air. I guess we can build that now. We're still building up our food again for... to increase our population. Our power needs to go up. We need to build a mine here. That's gonna help a lot. It's just, there's so much to do, so much to build, but not enough resources. Alright, well, let's get the oxygen going. So, we'll remove that and boom. Oops. There we go. Alright, cool. We're kind of low on power. We might want to really focus on... We need to get this going. But we can't build here until we increase our population, so let's end the turn again. Alright, more power. Yes, this is what we need exactly, so we'll get that going. They're not gonna... Well, let's remove this and put this here. They're not gonna like it there. It's industrial, you know, the population won't like it, but that's okay. That's gonna increase our power to +2. We desperately need that. Desperately need that. We need more power. I still want to build a mine here, so we're gonna keep on focusing on getting more food. Now that we have +2 power, can we explore anywhere? Yeah, we could go here. And the reason I want to do that, I was hoping we'd get some food. I was hoping we'd find some food there, because that would put us at 28. That's okay. Yeah, that's just a random event that sometimes happens. Okay, so we got the Daniel Group, one of the big players in Earth's food industry, offers to set up a high-tech food lab. Some years ago, they received negative backlash for attempting to copyright the DNA sequence of common plants and animals. Their generosity could be an attempt to seize buzz and cover some scandals. Ooh, let's say we'd rather not. Let's get more support. Okay, another trade spot? I think so. I think so. You never get enough trade. Now, we don't have a place to build it yet, but we will soon. We will soon. Oh, man, we need more food. Food is a crisis right now because I want to increase our population. Oh, hey, we got a free search. Let's see, what resources do we need? We could try to get more. Do we have any zones of the crystal stuff that we're looking for? No. Okay, what else do we kind of need here? Maybe, okay, we can get more titanium. We'll go here. Let's go here. Let's search here. Nice. Support, 2 nitrates, 2 titanium, 2 titanium. Good. That helps a little bit. We're at 23 food. That's nice. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, yes. We need more food. Oh, and more power. Ooh. Let's go with the food because we're not going to be able to build this for a while. This is windmills. It increases our power by 1, but I'm going to build a trade station before that. So let's get the food going. We'll build it in here. We'll build it on fertile land. That will increase the... what? Oh, we got to remove this rock. There we go. So that increases our food by 2. That is huge. Then we can build this habitation module. Oh, that's so good. That is desperately needed. That building came in clutch. A courthouse or another landing pad, excuse me. Massive radio telescope for more science or courthouse. What do you guys think? I'm thinking courthouse. Comfort of living. No, we'll get the courthouse. But we want to mine here because we want these silicates, right? Because that's going to help us generate more power. So we're going to go ahead and remove this rock and build this right here. That increases happiness. Oh, look at this. Look at this town. It's epic now. So that increases happiness and population. So with that extra population, now this is going to hurt our happiness a little bit, -1. But that's okay, because we're going to build a mine there. Not this turn, because we don't have enough power. Which is unfortunate. Power is going to be a problem. Next turn, we'll build a mine there. We'll start producing these silicates, which is what we want to do. So, let's end the turn. Oh, time for a new leader. Alright, so what do we got here? Expertise, global warming. Her expertise is recycling. Let's see, CO2 imports. Gain +4 atmosphere and +4 heat. Mine venting? What is this? Cheap mines. Ooh, mines are cheap. What about you? Rock recycling. Remove a rock provides +1 titanium? That's pretty good. I might go with him though because of the CO2 imports. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh. Road paver. +3 expansions? Must be built in city. Whoa. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. First off, let's build the mine. Oh, we still don't have enough power? We need 3? 3 power? That's frustrating. And then we also need to get the population increased in here as well. But you know what? I'm just gonna build this. I'll build it right now. Yeah, let's build it right now. I don't want to. I don't even have enough power to remove it. There we go. There we go. So now this is the opposite of population. This can let us increase. Ooh, water increase. That would be good. Sandstones. Okay. I mean, the only problem about these locations is that they're going to be submerged underwater, which is going to be a problem when we, when water starts to form, when we start terraforming. But, all right, well, let's expand. Extract water for oceans. Oh, or a mine. Well, water hasn't been too much of an issue here. I might extract it for oceans and start, like, pumping water onto the surface of the planet. Guided tours, that increases happiness. I don't really care about that. Let's just go ahead and expand there. Let's expand here. And we might as well expand down here. Cool. So, we need more trading. We can never get enough trading. We need more power as well. How can we do this? Because we're really far away from building these mines, huh? trading a lot of science. Do we need as much food now? I don't think so. So let's go back to the trading situation. Let's only trade get one food and put the other towards, I mean, more power would be nice. I feel like, you know what? Let's just put 2 going to here. Yeah. Do that. Oh, and we can explore a location. What do we need? What do we want to build? We want to build more power, right? So is there any location with these rocks? Would be helpful. No. Go here. This gives us water, nitrates. Yeah, let's just do it there. Any food? No. Okay. Apolloville. All right, cool. I'm pretty happy about that. So we'll end. There we go. Let's import it. Yeah. All right, here we go. -10. Hey, good news though. They're still happy. So this is where things get interesting because you can build stuff to orbit Mars. And this right here, so this is like the 3rd type of building you can build. So you have buildings that go in your city, building that goes outside the city, and buildings that are like orbiting the planet. This is a space hotel. This provides +10 support for the population. We aren't in dire need. This will be important later. I honestly just want more power, so we're gonna build that. And the question is, where do we build that? Unfortunately, everything's taken up here. But we do need power. More power. Well, do we need more power? Oh, we do, but not right now because we can build a mine here now. That helps. It's gonna help us produce more of these. Oh man, this is, man, I can't believe we're already 47 minutes into this. I'm just gonna keep going though. I'm having a lot of fun. So, yeah, we can. Well, we gotta wait. We do need more power, don't we? Don't we? We do. I would love to build another trade station, but I think I'm gonna put power here. Yeah, we just need to generate more power. All right. Okay, so we got some cool buildings here. Plus science, we got a lab, and then exploration satellite. Oh, gives exploration actions the recharge time is a fixed 3. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I think we should do that. Or, oh, you know what? Let's get a robot hub so we can expand Apolloville. All right. All right, so we got some new life forms here. Titanium. Produces +1 titanium per turn if climate zone has a city. Let's go with the atmosphere. And it's the insect farm, a Marsha, which is housing essentially. We should do that. Increase the housing. All right, so we got power. Power is definitely better now. We can start exploring more. Let's increase the happiness. There we go. Let's build a mine here. And let's extract water for oceans. Okay, since we extract water, can we build? Okay, that works. Now we can trade even more. The question is, I guess we'll trade food, or what do we need right now? Titanium looks like it's still a problem. So let's get more titanium. See. There we go. Import that. Oh, sandstorm. Whoa. Spacecraft crash. -2 support for 10 turns. So occasionally you'll have natural disasters. And you'll have to repair the buildings. And it requires supplies. Like, for example, one of our food greenhouses we're not going to be able to fix because we don't have enough water. So we're actually gonna have to Let me take away one of these and put it towards water so we can fix it next turn. And now, ooh, let's see. Orbital solar panels. Ooh, +3 power? I do like my power. Or we can get a school which increases happiness and science. Let's get the school. We can build that now, actually. Actually, no, we can't. Maybe we can build it here. All our science is gone. Okay, we'll build it next turn. All right, here we go. Let's see, more oxygen. Ooh, let's get the road paver. That's so good. All right, we have more power. New turn. Let's go ahead and repair this and remove that and build a school, which unfortunately it's not adjacent to any of the population, but that's okay. That's going to increase our science. Happiness is becoming a little bit of a problem, so we need to build these homes. And we need a little bit more food so we can expand at Apolloville. Let's end the turn. What do we got here? Skyscraper increases population, but the people don't like it. Or we can get more food. Honestly, more power. Let's get it with more food, because we can never have enough food. We can use it, we can trade it if we have too much. All right, so now we can build a courthouse. We need more power, actually, so let's cut this back and put it towards power, because I want to build this robot hub as soon as possible, and we can actually explore. Ooh, let's get some power. Yes. Ooh, we can put a new city there too. That's actually a pretty good spot for a city. Yeah, we'll definitely build there soon. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. Let's go ahead and build the robot hub. We'll remove this. Oh, that uses up our power. That's right. All right, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, dang. All right, next turn. Next turn, we'll get enough power. Let's get the space hotel going. Okay. Let's get the robot hub. Boom. That expands it so we can build more, right? So if we go out, see now all these spaces. Oh, we can expand too. Unfortunately, it's going to cause some unhappiness, but it is what it is. And we'll expand over here, because we could do guided tours and it'll counterbalance the unhappiness, because our happiness is at 0. So let's actually build. Oh, we don't have enough power. We need to remove these rocks. What about food? We need to get food in there too. Okay, and then we're gonna save our food and get a new city. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where things get wild. An Android hub. Ooh, let's get that. Okay, we got the Android hub. We gotta work on happiness here. So how's our power? 6? So we gotta choose wisely what we build. Let's get a courthouse. That's gonna help happiness. Actually, should we build this? See, must be built in a city. From small natural site. Hold on. Maybe we can build that in a better location. Let's remove this. Let's get more food. Must be built. Provides +2 comfort of living. I guess we'll just build that there. Help with happiness a little bit. Doesn't do much. And then we want to build a new city, but we need 30 food. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. All right. Cool. Let's end the turn. Well, what do we need right now? Power is still struggling. I might actually go with this to get more power. Or, ooh, we can get +2 food. It's going to require a lot of water, though. Let's go with that, because food is so important. And here, let's build some mines. So we can harvest more water. And next turn, we'll increase the happiness by making this a tourist area. Let's increase happiness and power. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, I like it. So with that, we can... Oh, we still don't have enough. Never enough power! Alright, let's end the turn. Wait. Oh, it's almost been an hour. I don't want to stop. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do you help with? Spend 8 water and gain plus 80 support. Select a city, gain plus 10 happiness per population. A leader can only speak once in each city. Oh, in a city they gain plus 10 happiness. And then you help with life forms, cold resistance, efficient animal spreader. I don't think we're ready for animal spreader. We'll go with her. Yeah, we need the dome park. Let's see, orbital telescope on... Oh, Phobos? We'll go with this. Okay. Well, we don't have quite enough to build another city. So, anything else we can build? Oh yeah, we can build more power. So let's get rid of this. That there. Boom! Power, baby! More power. Adjacent power producing buildings. Okay. Wait. This is better next to... Let's cancel that. We want to put that next to a power producing building. So can we move this? Relocate? Yeah. Over there. It's going to take 2 turns. And it took... Here we go. Right? There we go. Now it's increasing our power, I believe. Okay. That's fine. Got 7 water. So let's just keep saving up for the new city. And we're actually gonna... Let's see. I guess we'll do this. So the way to get these to work... So we need to complete a space project. I've been avoiding this, but to get this to work, I'll show you. So you go to trade, and you take away stuff coming in so you can import it towards this project. So let's take away the water. Away science. There we go. So we're now putting 2 food towards this project, and we also want to put some titanium to it. There we go. And that's why having a lot of trading skill is so important, and having a lot of trading stations, because it increases these projects, makes them faster. Okay. Get the alpine forest going. We could get another space hotel, which will increase happiness, or we can get cultured meat lab, which increases happiness and food production, which is too good to pass on. I think we have too many buildings, though. We might have to pick and choose here. Let's see. Let's go explore another location that gives us happiness and water. So this could be another city location, but I like this one better. Just seems to have better stuff around it, I think. Which we still don't have enough food. Next turn we'll be able to build a city. That's good. So we'll end the turn. Oh wait, no. Yeah, let's... Oh, that's right. We have too many of these buildings. So what do we get rid of? I'll get rid of this. Then we can end it. Because you can only have 8 per turn. Oh, here we go. People are getting really upset. Oh, it's this development center. Must be built in the city, +1 extra research, bacteria spreader, or laboratory. I don't need any of those, so I'll just recycle it and get more science. Okay, do we build? We gotta build this to increase happiness. Forgot to do that. That helps the happiness a little bit. Happiness is starting to get a little bad here, so we definitely want to work on improving that. Let's go ahead and do the speech thing. Plus 10 support. Let's go. And can I do it each city? Okay, no, I can only do it once per turn. I forgot to do that. Okay, let's go back. Let's stop trading. Oh wait, it's going to this project. Yeah, that's right. We're not producing any more titanium. How's our power? It's actually pretty good. So let's actually start exploring again. Do we have any titanium locations? Yeah, right here. Oh, we already used the skill. Okay. Yeah, let's get the delivery drones and explore here. Nice. Look at that sweet, sweet titanium. All right, so it's time we build a city. All adjacent locations need to be explored. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. We have to explore this location. So we have to wait one more turn to do it. But in the meantime, let's build something here. Android hub. Can increase the population. Delivery drones. Let's do delivery drones. There we go. Oh, provides +2 happiness. That's good. And this will also provide food and happiness. There we go. There we go. We're improving this. And then let's improve our population. +7. Let's go. And the happiness is coming back. It's coming back. We just dropped a ton of buildings there. And we can expand here. Again, this is not going to help our happiness at all. I know, you're upset. Let's just save it. Let's end the turn. Alright, a big media channel on Earth is filming a documentary about living on Mars. They asked an interview would be a great way to attract investment. Alright, +2 science. What does this do? Combined living center, costs 3 power, increases population of robots, or biogenerator. +1 power, +1 atmosphere. Let's do the biogenerator. Oh, we need 36 nitrate. Ooh, that's a lot of nitrate. Martian Workers Association creates happiness. Always could use more happiness. Could always use more food too. Let's go with the food. Can never get enough food, dang it. Okay. So this project's almost done. We just need, well, not really, almost done. It needs 6 more titanium. Let's go ahead and explore. Nice, we got a free explorer, so we'll explore here. More nitrates, that's beautiful. And then we can expand here, because I do want to build a nitrate mine. I know we just used up some titanium, but that's okay. Because we'll go ahead and explore and get some more. Oh wait, no, it costs too much. Okay, we're out of power, so we're gonna have to wait there. We're almost done with the space project. What about a base? Oh, right. I forgot. We don't have enough power. We gotta explore there. Dang it. Okay. Next turn. Ooh, happiness. Let's go ahead and finally explore. Nice. Okay, now we can build a city. Oh, we don't have enough food. What? No. We were so close. That's okay. We will fix that. How? By building more food. We never get enough food. Remove that. Food. Yes. We need a science building. We could put it here. Yeah, we also need a happiness building. But we'll build that as soon as we can. I think we can trade more. So let's actually trade more science, because we're gonna trade for more food. We want to really increase that food. Okay, happiness is becoming a big time problem. That's okay. We have enough power now. Let's get the happiness going. Here's the thing. I don't want to remove this because this removes happiness. You know what? Screw the science. There we go. Happiness. Be happy. Yeah, we really got to focus on this happiness, guys. It is becoming a major problem. We need to get this going. Once this is built too, that's going to be a huge help. All right. I think next turn we'll be able to build a city. Should we get more power? Ooh, more population. That hurts the happiness. Or more food. Let's get the more power. Let's finally find a city. We'll call it Knights of Apollo. We'll make it purple. We'll put this bad boy right here. And I think that's all we can build. Yeah. Alright, so I'm kind of quickly going through these turns. Let's see. Get the happiness. Yes. Huge support and happiness. Okay, I'm going quickly because I want you to see... Oh, here we go. We can build this now. Nice. Happiness. There we go. Tundra Forest. And we'll get this. To complete a space. Only 2 more turns and then we can complete this space project. Alright. And then how much power? We could easily explore here. Definitely want to get that going so we can explore. We'll end the turn, right? Oh, we have too many buildings. Get rid of this one. Oh, new leader? You or you? Plants. I guess we'll invest into plants. We'll go with the plant lady. Research. Oh, this increases our projects we can have down here. That's pretty cool. Or we can get this, but this would hurt happiness. Or gas factory. I'll go with this. Okay. What to do? Let's go ahead and get another trading station. We need to increase the population over here, though. Build this. No, we don't want to do that. Let's put it over here. So it doesn't affect the happiness of the nearby town. Okay. So, space project. One more turn and we can build it. We'll just end it. Which is perfect timing. Because... there we go. You're doing well so far. That helped happiness a ton. That's huge. And, we're close to 300 victory points. Oh. Let's, we're gonna go ahead and... hold on. We're gonna increase this to 4. Because we want to build this as quick as possible. But I think that's the end of the tutorial, and I guess that's where we're gonna end it here. This is gonna be a long video, but you can see how fun it is, how it just, the strategy of managing all these resources, managing the happiness, and also at the same time trying to terraform the planet the best you can. Something I kind of lacked on. I didn't do a lot of terraforming, but I did a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. Don't forget, get the game. It's linked down in the video description. Definitely, I think it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna be playing this a ton. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Goblins Studio, for the sponsorship. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.